as the legends finish on their feet.
Not a really entertaining fight. I think Paul Gallen won. I like the fact that he paced himself.
Gave everything.
I still think that he's burnt out.
Goes the distance. Paul Gallen will finish his unbelievable sporting career with a victory against the Queenslander.
We're going to talk about the fight in a minute.
Yeah, definitely so. I mean, look, 41 years of age.
All right, so let's talk. Paul Gallen, Justin Hodges 2, Australian boxing. My degenerate ass is up, despite how I've been feeling about boxing lately. And it's no secret that I'm doing a little bit of rebranding on the channel and covering different things. But I've been covering Paul Gallen for the better part of 2 years. 14-2-1 with 8 KOs, 41 years old. He fought Justin Hodges back in September, and they ran it back for a rematch. I'm guessing this is I'm pretty sure this is Paul Gallen's last fight in the ring and on under main event pay-per-view over in Australia. But basically, you know, I like the fact that he was jabbing, pacing himself, not just running out there to try to knock Justin Hodges out, you know, and gassing himself out. But nonetheless, I can't say it was a good fight. You know, no replay value unless you're like a huge Paul Gallen fan and you were there to see him close this out. But, you know, he's had how many? Since the end of 2020, 2 years, he's had, it's a lot of highlights. Don't trust me. Don't let these highlights fool you. Don't let them joints fool you. Okay, so he fought Mark Hunt. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fights since 2020. The end of 2020. Let's listen into the particulars.
Gentlemen, these are 2 legendary NRL Rugby League players, but not tonight. Tonight they were heavyweight fighters.
Australian boxing isn't going anywhere. I'm just restructuring things for those who have been wondering where the content has been. I got 2 big legal issues coming up I got to take care of.
Judge William Solis scores the competition 60-54. Brad Vocali 60-54. And Charlie Lucas, 59-55, for your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Paul Gallen!
I'm cool with giving Hodges 1 round, barely.
Paul Gallen, congratulations. For one last time, how was that?
Oh, that was good. I just had to do what I had to do. I didn't take any risks. I just used my left hand as much as I could. Look, he's got power. He's a big boy. He's strong. And if he does hit you, you do feel it. So I wasn't prepared to take too many risks tonight and go with the right hand. So I just did what I had to do, use my jab, and that was about it. But I got the win. Not many people get to go out on a victory, especially in boxing. And yeah, lucky I got to do it tonight.
Especially against a Queenslander and against someone you've got history with like Justin Hodges.
Yeah, mate, he broke my heart plenty of times, Hodges. So it's good to get one back on him, but look, he's a warrior coming here tonight. We did it up in Queensland 2-3 months ago, done it again tonight. So yeah, I'm just glad it's all over. I've had enough. I'm 41, turning 42, and I just can feel inspiring in my training. I've just slowed down. I mean, with all respect to Hodges, I think 12 months ago I probably maybe went a bit more convincingly, but everyone slows down in life at some stage, and I think it's hit me now, so it's time to pull the pin.
You just had a couple of words with Justin Hodges. What was said between the pair of you?
Oh, we've got great respect for each other. I was just saying, well done. He's a warrior, you know. He's a great. Was a great rugby league player. Star. We played a lot of footy together. We won a lot of test matches together. So yeah, we just got great respect for each other, and I'm sure we'll have a drink tonight, eh, Hodges? We'll be friends again. I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who supported me. Thank everybody who's been my sparring partners over the years. Kane Baker's in the crowd somewhere. Helped me prepare for this. Jackson Murray, everybody I've ever sparred. Thank you very much. I've sparred everyone over the years. But most of all, thanks to my sponsors, Rio Zone, Wild Boar, Mighty Vac, G'd Up, Ollie Max, H2H and TNT Plumbing. Thank you very much. And to my trainer and my team, Graham Shaw has been with me since day one, so thank you very much for all your help. Brian Wilmot and all my boys and my little man here. We've done it. We've finished a winner. Not everyone gets to go the way they deserve, but I'm glad I got the victory tonight.
How does it feel that the incredible sporting career that you've had that's gone on for so long is now over?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably think about it another time, but look, I'd love to keep doing this. I really would. I enjoyed that. It was fun, but you got to face the facts that we get old, we slow down, and you can't do what you can do 12 months ago. I can't do what I could do 12 months ago. I can't train as hard, I can't spar as hard, and I can't fight as hard. So what's the only way out for me? The only way out is someone who will jump in here and someone ices me out cold. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that from someone 15 years younger than me. So I think it's time to pull the pin.
And on behalf of Australian boxing, thank you for what you've done for the sport. You must be proud of what you've managed to achieve in that regard.
Yeah, I'm really proud. I helped so many guys come along, and I'm thankful that them guys understand that and thank me. Like Tim Zuman, he's an absolute superstar. I can't take credit for that. I might have given him a platform at the start, but without his dedication to the sport, his willingness to get in there and do it, you know, he wouldn't have got where he is at the moment, fighting for a world title in January. So they deserve all the credit. I just provided the platform for them, and they did the rest.
We'll see you in Vegas.
Yeah, it'd be good fun. Maybe no limit can fly me over there for everything I've done for them, eh? What do you reckon, everyone? Yeah? Matthew, business class 2, please.
Yes, he should be at
Paul Gallen,
Zoo Charlo.
congratulations and thank you.
Thanks, and thanks once again to Justin Hodges and his team. You're a good man.
We'll have a chat with Justin Hodges. Well, you went the distance. You thought you had to get rid of him early in order to win this fight, but are you surprised you could stick with him for those 6 rounds?
Yeah, look, it was tough doing 2.5-minute rounds. I've never done that before against the quality opponent like Gallen. He's world class. He's been a fantastic rugby league player. Like I said, we've been teammates for a long time. We oppose each other for a long time, and look, there's always respect for each other when you step on the footy field or boxing ring. You know, we're animals on the field, animals in the ring, but we're fathers, we're humans outside the ring as well.
You caught him with a couple of those right hands that you really needed, including one in that final round. Did you dare to dream for a moment there?
Yeah, look, I knew that was the only way I could beat Gallen, to try and catch him with a big punch, but he just got a massive tank, and he proved it. Look, he got what he wanted. He got 6 2-minute rounds. He wanted 3, but I had a little victory. I wasn't going to give him what he wants.
And is that the end of the road for you? Justin, you've done so very much across 2 codes, and does it finish here tonight?
Yeah, look, I hate losing. Sorry to swear, but I lost. Yeah, why don't you jump in the ring, champ? I lost my grand final down here. I lost boxing match. So, look, I'll see. I've got 2 young kids to think about. You know, you don't want to keep getting punched in the head all the time as well.
It's a gutsy effort tonight. Congratulations, Hodges.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone, for coming and supporting us.
And don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, Michael Zarafa against Danilo Criati, our main event.
All right. Before my colleague, Big J from Australia calls, I want to say, made some good money off of Paul. I enjoyed covering his fights. All right, so we are back. I got my colleague, Big J, and as I was telling the viewers earlier, is that Australian boxing is not going anywhere. It's just that, as I've been rebranding and been busy, we're kind of preparing for the 2 big ones, especially the big one in January coming up with Tim Zoo and Charlo. But let's go ahead. Let me ask you your question before they get to these questions before they get to the main event. What did you think about the fight?
Oh, good nostalgia fight. Not too bad for 2 40-year-old blokes. We've seen a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
But now these football fights need to stop. There's just no need for them anymore.
Yeah.
So there's no need for them anymore. But I would like to make one point. Paul Gallen would have to be the most active heavyweight in the world. How many fights has he had in the last 2 years? 6?
8 since that was one of the points I was making earlier in the video. 8 fights since December 2020, starting with Mark Hunt.
Yeah. How many heavyweights have done 8 fights in the last 2 years? None.
Pretty much.
None.
4. He had 3 in 2021. Basically in 1 year between December and December, he had 4 fights, and then 2022 4 fights.
And that's including all the other media commitments and everything else he does.
Yeah. You know, but I mean, I like the way he paced himself. He didn't look like burnt out, like, you know, like he did in his previous 2 fights. You know,
Yeah,
but
true, but I think he knows that he's done.
Yeah, it's done.
You can tell. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, he's got a hell of a gas tank. He's got a hell of tenacity. I mean, I like Paul Gallen a lot better as a boxer than I ever did a football player. I mean, as a footy player, as a New South Welshman, I wanted to see him decapitated, you know, sitting in the fetal position crying for his mother when they get flogged. But as a boxer, he certainly got my support.
I mean, look at it like this. He beat Mark Hunt, who knocked out Sonny Bill. He knocked out Lucas Brown in 1 round. Lucas Brown almost had a title shot before it was stopped against Daniel Dubois. You know,
bullshit.
You know, so he's got, you know, he's got you know, the last 2 years, you know, even if he just fought Mark Hunt and Lucas Brown, that's still 2 significant fights for a very active boxer that he's been. So, you know, and between him and Tim Tszyu, they've been carrying Australian boxing, especially pay-per-view.
Exactly. Well, now it's time that we've got, you know, George, the Maloneys,
Mm-hmm.
Tim, Eben,
Hooney,
Shannon, Shanika, Hooney, Jai Pataya. We've got all those people. Now Gal, Hodges, and all the other football players can be like, well, I don't need to do this. Well,
exactly. And main event don't need it. They need to start promoting those other fighters like the Maloneys. You know, like it's enough fighters over there for you guys for them to really start pushing guys like Liam Parrow, shit like that.
Exactly. What they need to do is the promoters need to back them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why No Limit is bloody got Mick Zarafa back in, because they need more than just one.
Yeah.
So they need people that they know that can sell tickets, that will get interest in the fight, that will get bums on seats.
Mm-hmm.
Because they need to back these guys. They don't need the 40-year-old football players anymore. They've got to back the actual boxers.
Yeah.
That's how Australian boxers are going to grow. We can't survive on these boxers anymore.
Yeah. How much do
on
you...
these old football players, man. On these old football players.
Over the last 2 years, do you think Paul Gallen pocketed $10 million?
Oh, well, he was getting $1.5 million for the Hooney fight.
Okay.
He would have made a fair bit of money.
Because I'm thinking like he made a lot of money over the last couple of years, you know, because he's been headlining these pay-per-views. You know, I'm guessing that we're talking American dollars here. He can't be getting no less than 500,000. He may be getting $1 million a fight. It's probably $1 million a fight, and he probably gets pay-per-view points if it does a certain amount. That's how they do it over here in the States.
Probably. Who knows?
But then, you know, like you know, him being a promoter as well, he makes money off of the other fighters, you know, to an extent.
To an extent.
Yeah, but it's not a lot. But he, you know, he's done pretty well for himself. You know, I was looking at the how many videos that we've done. That's why, you know, despite what I've been going on in my personal life, I said, you know what? Nah, we got to send Paul Gallen. No, can't just not cover his last fight. You know, especially after we put so much work into covering his fight. But Zarafa and this guy, I don't even know this guy's name. I'm so out of the loop with boxing. I'm getting back on the saddle today. You know, trying to really, we got a busy few weeks coming up in boxing, in Australian boxing and American boxing. But closing thoughts before we get to Zarafa fight?
Good on you, Paul. Really appreciate it. I'm going to make it my mission to get him on the channel. So if anyone out there knows how to get in contact with Paul, leave us a comment, because that's a goal of mine, to get him on the channel. I think that would be fucking fantastic. We can get him on the channel.
Yeah.
Love to Paul. Love to Hodjo. They've done well, but now it's time. Well done, boys, but it's time to go home. So
yeah. I don't honestly. I'm glad that he's hanging it up, because I don't want, you know, and then at least he's going out on top. You know, not in some empty clubhouse, you know, type show. So this is a high point.
Like you said, some 20-something-year-old kid knocking his head off in 40 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, take your time out, like the video, subscribe. You can follow me on social media at T Street Controversy, and then down below you can see Big J's Twitter tag at Old Mate Big J on Twitter. We will be back soon, likely for the Ebony Bridges. That's a big one coming up. The Josh Warrington card, where you're going to have Ebony Bridges versus Shannon O'Connell. So expect some more content from us going forward. And Zarafa and this Dan Nilo Creedy are squaring off. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.
The fight's on right. They just started the first round.